Yeah, honking as usual, etc, etc. How are you? This game takes so long to load, right? Honestly, you fire it up and you get the every subscription. Thank you very much. 92. That's maths. That's a number of years. Yeah, you fire this up. You get the the made in whatever logos and stuff. Oh, the new thing is working. I put a new thing on the screen. I hope you like it. I will get this story out. So you fire up, you get the logos, you get it. Goes to a black screen with a little teeny tiny, about this big, book just like laid flat, flipping its pages over in the corner of the black screen. Little tiny book. And I swear to God, it was doing it for about 2 minutes. And I'm like, 6 o'clock, I should be starting now, but I'm not going to start while it's still loading because I don't know if it's going to work. It has worked, thank God. But yeah, why? This is not a demanding game. Why? But also, thank you very much for resubscribing. Enjoy your lurk for the kickball. I hope the kickball goes well. Sports. But enough about sports. Let's resume our book game. Book game. It honestly did feel like that. I was like, has my car like run out of power or something? I don't know. It's very quiet, and I still don't quite know why. Why are you quiet? You're at like 100%. I mean, this is actually over 100%. You can. I don't understand why you can put it to. Why you can put it up to 200? I don't understand like why this is the first and only time I've ever seen music, like audio sliders that go over 100%. It's like it's just so confusing. It's like it's adding maths where there doesn't need to be maths. But I've turned my soundbar higher than it normally is, and it's still quite quiet. So I don't know. I mean, I'll push it up. If it gets too loud for you, tell me. There's not a vast amount of music, is there? So, don't really know what world sounds are compared to ambience, but are you going to tell me? Footsteps. And wind and waves. I do enjoy wind and waves. Let's knock that up as well. But everything is at its highest. I don't understand. I don't understand. What were we doing? What were our quests? Oh, I did that because we went to the beach 3 times. What's the easiest way to get back to the start of these locations? So we did all the waterfront ones. I need to go back there because she will give me her stamp for having done this. Don't know what the quests are here. The bizarre, utterly bizarre whodunit. This thing, which is basically rearranging my shop to have just 8 books in it and then selling all 8 books, but I'm not prioritising that, to be honest. We need to go back to the uni and give the professor another recommendation. Kim sent me a photo of her version of this the other day. And she had recommended Dracula to the professor. You know, a fair. I assume Professor Wen is a literature professor and not like kind of, like a biology professor or something else. But the dialogue was along the lines of, "Oh, Dracula! Like everybody's been telling me I should read this," and I'm thinking like, okay, I mean, if you're an English literature professor, yeah, you probably should have read it. Just saying. But then she also says, "It's been on my TBR since it came out." It's like, my dude, it came out in like 18 something. How old are you? Very strange. Very strange. Need to sell some more dramas at the lighthouse. We haven't even been to the castle. And buy more stuff at the flea market. Okay, so no particular sort of like urgent quests really. Who's the vampire now? How do you mean? Oh, she is. Yeah, sorry, I get you now. She's the vampire. Oh god, yeah, but I've got 41 coins, which means I'm going to lose almost all my money going to any of these places. What day are we? Today is the fish market. Obnoxious odour at Bookshop. How dare you? Is that because we... Yeah, summoned the seagull flock. There's a week gone by since we did that when the tourist thing was there. I don't remember. Simply don't remember. But I guess we'll go here, although is there really any point? I don't know. I can't make a decision. Let's just do the thing. Right. People in here enjoy yellow and blue books. Mostly, as well as purple books. So, let us continue with the... I can't believe I've discovered right mouse clicking to do that. It's amazing. Let's fill these with fact books and travel books. Which is 12 of each. They also like fantasy, so let's give them 2 whole shelves of fantasy. Don't mind if I do. Not sure if they really love crime and drama. Who knows? Who knows? Let's just put a few in. A few classics. As is compulsory, the kids get the box at the side. Just like 8 books in it for kids in case some kids show up. Yeah, 10. Oh, there's 20 of those. That's probably not a great idea. I like putting these on here because obviously they look lovely, like in the boat and stuff. But you get fewer of them than if money. So, having just done all this, actually, I'm going to take it all off. Do it the other way. So, if they like these ones, they can have 20 of each of those. Hey. Ah, no, stop. Stop. That's not what I wanted. There. 16 of those. Some crime. Some drama. Some classics? Yeah. It feels wrong not to have at least something from each type. But, yeah, I don't know. 4, 4, 20, 16, 4, 4, and 20. That should be fine. That should be fine. Should I have decorated my... Should I have decorated my truck differently? I can't remember. I forgot that I put this on. The awning. Right, so the dog is no longer wearing like a jacket thing. Put that on because that increases yellows and blues. I guess I'm investigating the crime while we're here. Not sure. Okie doke. The best part of the game. Becca's here. Hi Becca, how you doing? We're trying to read more female authors. We've got a soft spot for mysteries, and it wouldn't hurt if it had a gripping, thrilling plot. Her asks are like the most very basic of asks, and I should have thought that she would turn up because now we only have like 4 books to choose from for her. Which is not great. This is not by a female author. This is... unsettling mystery novel. Actually might be alright. I haven't read this. I'm aware of it, but I haven't read it. Edgar Allan Poe. Agatha Christie. I mean, that's... I mean, this feels very much like her jam, doesn't it? I have read this one. I've read all the Poirots, so... let's give her that. It's neat that it was written by a woman. Okay, calm down. It's not that surprising. But okay. She's going to buy all my crimes. Maybe. No? Oh no, she's not. Okay, I guess she isn't. Oh, I should be putting the rubbish in the... Rubbish? Any rubbish over here? No, somebody's going to ask me something as soon as I go over here. I can tell. Oh, there you go. Hey, you're here too. Mate, if you like fish, I cannot recommend this market enough. I just got some prime sushi grade salmon from Walt's colleague. Do you know how hard that is to find? These guys really know their stuff. Way more than the suppliers at the Mega Marché. I'll just grab a new read on my way out. Could you not have bought the fish, like, before? After, I mean. I don't know why they ask me if it's okay to pick out a new book. It's like, my dude, that's why I'm here, to make money off of you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's hope the nice weather holds up till Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Okay, do I have time to look at this? Never thought I'd one day be thankful to this damn gull plague. But bloody hells, what happened? The way they came down on those tourists all of a sudden. I'm gonna be honest, I think that was my fish. What do you mean? Brilliant, kiddo. I've never seen anything like it. Bye-bye, bloody Continental. And good riddance. And I got an achievement for it. For inciting a seagull army or something. Can I help you with anything? Depends what you're selling. A net. What does this do? Stats. Okay, a lantern. That does sound quite good. I mean, I don't have 100 coins, but it does sound quite cool. But it's different stats while it's dark and stuff. Or bottles. 7% danger. He's got some cracking mutton chops. Yes, he does indeed. Atmosphere. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say word wrapping, hey? I mean, they could have done that. They could have put atmosphere on the next line and then at supper on the line below. But I'm guessing... Although this doesn't break any... I see what you mean. Cheers then, matey. Cheers indeed. Does anybody need any help? Let me put the music on so you will buy more yellow and blue books. Take a moment to decipher. Yeah, that's fair. What's the catch of the day? I'd like a must-read classic piece of literature, something with a lot of pages. Why are you guys asking me for things that aren't the two types of book that I've brought? That's 31 pages. That's not a lot of pages. War and Peace would be good here. Moby Dick would have been good here. Madeline, 44 pages. Nope. 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 I already looked at these. That's short. That's pretty short. Despite being a chonker of a book on the shelf, that's 29 pages. Not really a classic piece of literature. That one is potentially kind of a sort of modern classic, but it's quite short. I have read it, didn't really enjoy it. That's a manga. That's Oscar Wilde, which is very classic, but it's too short. We need June to come up here or something, but I don't know if they would consider that a classic or not. I guess we'll find out. Red Rising. Swords. Dracula. Should we try Dracula? It does literally say the word classic in it. It's got 407 pages. I don't know how many you think a lot is. I'll just look through what we've got. Oh, the first time it showed up. Oh, I can't sell that. No, that would have to go in my collection. That's my collection. This comes up on Kindle Unlimited quite a lot, this author. Haven't read any yet. How to Get a Girlfriend When You're a Terrifying Monster. Okay. Sorry, and I'm not going to read them all out, obviously. Emily Wilde, I've got the first two of that trilogy, haven't read them yet. Babel/Babel. Can't call it a classic piece of literature, it's way too new. I didn't know it was 2022. God, I only read it last year. It's a slog. Cats in Space and Other Places. Song of the Lioness. Ah, I've never heard of this. I've heard of this author, but not the book. Interesting. But I'm going to go with Dracula. I never would have looked there. I've been meaning to read Dracula. You and me both, mate. I finally did it. It was worth it, I would say. Can't believe you didn't give me a I love this recommendation though. This though, look how rich we are. Oh no, oh no, 2 people want help at the same time. These people are meant to want yellow and blue. That's facts in travel. Why are they all after classic pieces of literature? Serious, sophisticated literature. You couldn't have given me a sort of I enjoy such as, for example, to like compare it to. That's classic and sophisticated. Oh dear, that's cool. Once again, I'm going to lament the fact I don't have most of my childhood books. This one? Unconventional, but everyone has been telling me to finally read The Importance of Being Earnest. No problemo. Bern, how can I help you? I'm looking for possible holiday destinations. I'm a fan of books like Pictures from Italy by Charles Dickens. A vivid account of his sojourn in Italy with a thrilling blend of personal excitement and piercing social commentary on a land that both charmed and provoked him. Finally, we got to... Oh my god. Look, bloody vultures! Look! Look how much has gone. Like, this was full, and this was full, and now I have 2 books to choose from. Pretty sure I have this. Fairly sure I have this. I mean... That's... One is about cooking. And one is not. Yeah, lost to the ether, lost to time. Okay, so, I mean, there might be something. It's, in fact, not so much that one. No. Finances. Moonwalking with Einstein. The Radium Girls. Wow, that sounds, graphic descriptions of medical conditions. I'll pass, thank you. Seashells. Kitchens. Same-sex weddings in Japan. And Baroque. I mean, that's to do with art, but it's not really social commentary, is it? I think we might have to go with this. It's got an average response. That's fine. As we all know, there's not really much point, not really much of a problem with not getting a perfect recommendation, I don't think. Gotta have the medical book. Oh, rescue. I couldn't find any travel books. Okay, fan of books like Beowulf. Fair enough. Is there anything left on my shelves? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, those are crimes, it's not those. Historical settings. Historical? Are any of these historical? This is supposed to be good. 2018, 2016, 2014, 2011. I mean, Tolkien did translate Beowulf. Not he was like the first or the only person to do it. He did a translation of it. I think they're just going to go, wow, this isn't historical. Yeah. Oh well, I guess I'll have to keep it then. What a shame. La la la. We've made a lot of money. We've sold all 20 travel books. That's mental. Guess the travel books went overboard. Tra-la-la-la. Today I've got a small cup of tea. Hooray! Right, is there any more rubbish to pick up that I couldn't see before because we were moving around? No. And away. Where does all the other stuff go? Where does the wheelie bin go? My weekend. It's been alright. Quite productive yesterday. Saturdays tends to be my productive day. Like, I will do laundry and I will do stuff and tasks and things. A sorted poetry bundle. 40 coins though, Kateriel. Come on. I want to buy this because it's half price, but we already have 120 crime books. What we need is a bundle that will give me travel. We don't have that here, which is sad. So we can go anywhere today. I'm gonna save the money because I feel like we need to save up for the flea market in case there is another. Maybe there'll be another bookcase there. I don't know. Let's go here and we can turn this in. That's probably a good idea. 36. Bloody expensive. Right. Okay. I don't know whether removing them means that it's likely to pick different ones to put on when I put things back on. Honestly not sure. People here like this, like classics. Apparently they also like travel, but you know. Who doesn't like travel? And they like crime. And they like drama. It's like I'm still trying to split three genres across 4 shelves evenly. I'm not entirely sure you can do it. Trouble. In a tea house, talking over afternoon tea and 2 tea. My god, that sounds like the perfect weekend. I mean, apart from there were no books involved. Unless you were talking about books, in which case, fair dues. That's pretty awesome. Oh, you like 4 things. That makes it really difficult. Let's put one of each of the 4 on here, and then try and sort of mix the rest up a bit. Books, movies, comedians, and life. Okay. Did you get any book recommendations? I'm not sure why everything is sort of fizzling. Like, the edges of the stuff is sort of glitching. I don't know if it's... I don't remember if it did that before. If that's just the art style. I don't know. Again, I've forgotten already. Okay, right, so let's... So you can get 8 on here, so we can put another pair of each of those. And I'll just have to remember, excuse I, to flip between these 2. We've got, yeah, 3... I can't be asked to work that out. I can't be asked to work it out. I'm sure it's fine. Through the shelves. Yeah, circling through the shelves. Oh, yeah, plumber. I was going to say plumbery then? Plumbery's not a word. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, plumbery. Very much not a word, but nonetheless, quite tricky. Not something I would ever have a crack at or be bothered to try. I feel like it should be plumbery. Like, you know, like that would be a better word for it. Okay, it's sunny. It's just nice today. It's just nice. Okay. I only read literary fiction. I want a tragic tearjerker. To the Lighthouse is one of my all-time favourites. Virginia Woolf. Not read it. I have read a little bit of Virginia Woolf. Didn't really get on with it that well. Okay, so let's have a look at our dramas, shall we? Tragic tearjerker. Yeah. Julius Caesar, not so much. I read this last year. It's different. I since redonated it to a charity shop, so that maybe tells you what I thought about it. Scott Pilgrim, graphic novel. Seen the film, but not the animated one, or played the game. Eurydice. I can't inflict. I cannot inflict silver plath on you. Also, it's poems, and they'll whinge about it. Bell Jar. I mean, that's pretty. It's pretty tragic. Similar, like Wolf Plath vibes. Crucible. Miracle Worker. North and South. Pygmalion. I kind of wish it would put plays together and poetry together. This came out last year. It's supposed to be very good. And Jane. I might go for the Bell Jar. Yeah, has a lot of depth. Has a lot of other isms in it as well. Like that maybe it's not a great book. I keep pressing the wrong button. I want to leave room for loads of bubbles up here, but it feels like we are not attracting as many people as before. Although here comes Tilda to buy some crime, which I have 14 of still on the shelf. Oh, and here comes Moira as well. Oh, and here comes Mariam. Everybody's here. A grad seller must weather good times and hard times. I would say you certainly achieved it. Well done. Thanks. Excuse me, it wasn't that hard. I'm impressed with your perseverance. This is where our second edition compendium from 1798 concludes. It is rumoured that the lost first edition from 1787 contained a 7th rule. No one has found the page yet, but it's the reason we speak of 7 pillars today. For now, you've earned yourself a break. Thank you. Come back soon and we can continue with the second half of our course. Okay, whatever. You were somewhat productive, but your back started. Yeah, I hear you on that. Like, if I ever get into like a sort of decluttering flow, it's inevitably my back aching that makes me want to stop. I still have a few book-selling essentials left over from the last flea market. Do you want to give me them for free? No, didn't think you did. Happy for you to take them off my hands the next one this Saturday. If not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse, isn't it? If you're selling a bookcase, I mean, yeah. But, you know, if you're not, then it's just stuff. Oh, it's spooky season. I hope you're already preparing. Don't want to see any half-arsed efforts for my favourite holiday. Well, I'm afraid you might. Spooky. That's one terrifying bookshop. I'd say your award chances are high. Really? Oh yeah, there's some sort of competition where she's on the panel for judging it. This doesn't look like the spookiest bookshop you've ever seen. There's one place that might give you some tough competition. Don't tell anyone. I only know about it because I'm on the committee. Tilda is temporarily turning her old shop into a haunted house. Can't wait to go in with my friends. It's going to be the best Fear Festival time. Okay. You missed your capital G off, sir. Give me a crime story and make it thrilling. And I love all... This is a weird way of talking. Give me a crime story and make it thrilling. And I love all kinds of different books about travel. I'm a fan of books like A Master of Djinn, which is a fantasy book. Which I have not read. But I'm aware of. So you want crime, but that's thrilling, is about travel, and is a fantasy. Pretty sure we're not going to hit this one. Let's look at our crime books. A Time to Kill. No. The Shadow of the Wind. Own it, haven't read it yet. It is mysterious. Don't think it's about travel. 3 out of 4 might be doable. You could definitely get a crime that's a thriller. What was, alternate 1920s steampunk world, magic, supernatural, murder. Okay. Those are all words. Sherlockian. The Silent Patient. Top Dog Underdog. Death of Mrs. Westaway. I saw a Ruth Ware in a charity shop the other day. We may do. I will... I didn't bring many fantasies though, did I? Which is a bit annoying. Bait and Witch. All your twisted secrets. Carrie. We live here now. It's not crime, but it is a thriller. It's not really about travel though. We've got four. We've got four. If only the crystal ball had told us. I know. Witch Hat Atelier, which I was debating starting to watch on Netflix the other day. Yeah, weird that, isn't it? I guess. I mean, not all Stephen King is crime either, really, is it? So odd. Terry Pratchett. Not really hitting any of the things. So, Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. Never read any Brandy Sandy because he writes really large books and they're very daunting. Crime, thriller, travel, fantasy. We've still got some more crime. Silence the Lambs. Okay. Good Girl's Guide to Murder 3. Wowee, this is a tough one. Even the seagulls like a good book. Edinburgh, picturesque notes. I can't remember which shelves I've looked at. Which one do you think might be the best bet? Because I don't got one. The Fantasy Painter. Technology, steampunk sort of matches up, yeah. Mystery. A massive book wheel. Yeah, oh, right. So he writes like really like apparently very good, but I just find too daunting to even contemplate getting into. Kind of like Game of Song of Ice and Fire Worlds series is, but they're all the books are big and chonky and stuff. They are heavy going. It's the Mistborn Empire, I think is what it's called, but there's a different series as well, which is something else, but maybe set in the same world, not sure. And then during COVID, he did these mystery projects where he basically wrote like 8 books or something, as you do, and released them one by one over time as like literally titled kind of like the mystery projects or something like that. And Yumi and the Nightmare Painter was one of those. Tress of the Emerald Sea was another one, which they sound quite good because they're like standalones and they're separate to all the big series and stuff. So like those ones I might be tempted to try, but like I have too much else that's like big and chunky and needs reading first. It's like if I came across this in a charity shop, I would buy it. I wouldn't go and order it specifically because it would just sit waiting. Where's the crime? Caterial's bad. Sorry. He does though, Brandon Sanderson, have quite a lot of videos on YouTube about writing. Like authoring and stuff. You know what I mean? Authoring. Which are apparently also very good. I need a play, make it humorous. I really enjoyed Cyrano de Bergerac. Okay. Tragicomedic play in poetic verse. I mean, my dude, we've got one classic left. It is a poem. Oh no, he wants a play. That's not a play. That's not a... Oh, that is a play. That is a play. Might have to go with it because I don't really know what else to... Although, hang on, I've got all these other shelves. Oh, really? So I finished watching the other day. Do you know Philip Pullman's His Dark Materials? So, like, Northern Lights and The Amber Spyglass and The Subtle Knife, the trilogy. There was a BBC adaptation of it a few years ago now, and the third series of it has been sat on my Sky Planner waiting for me to watch it for absolutely ages. Like, it might... I don't know if it was pre-COVID. It might have been, but possibly not. I don't know. Finally watched it this past week. Just binged it. There was only 8 episodes, and they were only an hour each. I should have just watched it ages ago. Finally binged it and watched it. Do not remember... I've read the trilogy. Do not remember any of what really happened. I don't know if they changed it much or if I just don't remember. It's quite a confusing set of books. I find it's very sort of like theological and sort of allegorical, and this represents that, and like I don't feel like children would understand it, but whatever. But it got to the ending and I absolutely cried my eyes out because it was the saddest thing. I was just like, oh my god, this is so sad. Why did I watch this? This is probably like put quite the downer on the rest of my week. It's just so sad. And now I see it in charity shops like everywhere. Like, but I've got copies of it, so he's got a newer trilogy, which is a prequel trilogy called Book of Dust. I think it's called the Book of Dust trilogy, but so I've got the first one physically, the second one on Kindle, and the third one only just came out at all. So yeah, the first one is like this big, like this. It's a huge book, so I was like, oh, okay, can I throw myself back into that world and its complexity? I don't know if I can. I really want to, but I don't know if I can. You're not a play. This is a play. Is it humorous though? I don't know if it's... I don't feel it's probably not humorous, is it? I think Helen Keller was deaf, if I remember rightly. I can't remember what she did. She's famous for doing something, and I can't remember what it is, but she did it, and I think, in spite of being deaf, it was something quite that you wouldn't expect. It doesn't sound humorous, but it is a play, so it might be the closest we can get at the minute. That's not a play. That is a play. It's a humorous play. Boom. Here you go. Enjoy. You highlight those stage directions. You do your little dance. Such a dance. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're rich. Rich, rich, rich. Harper is back. Harper, why are you covered in crap? Unlurk. I didn't put the thing on the unlurk command. I don't know whether I should, or if it only sort of really applies to lurking. What do you think? Consensus in the chat. Hi, hi, hi. Can I get a book? Folklore, please. What fucking category does folklore come under? Myths and legends. I tend to read lesser known works. Is that facts? Upgrading and repairing PCs. There he is. There he goes. Made me laugh. The next 100 years. Dream first, details later. How to quit overthinking and make it happen. Okay, thanks, computer. It's running a business, though. I'm not interested in running a business, so yeah, okay. I don't really know what we can give you. Not really folklore, no. What does folklore even come about? Sea shanties and sea songs? Myths and legends? We don't have any myth retellings, do we? Nope. I just looked at those. The Book of the City of Ladies. Wow, published in 1405. It's never happened, but maybe memoir, Annabelle, Notre Dame. Myths and legends. It's legendary. Might have to go with this. She might turn it down. If she turns it down, so what? I love old folklore. Sorry, question mark. I love old folklore. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. Okay. You did say you wanted lesser known, and I'm pretty sure that's fairly famous, but The Hunchback of Notre Dame. What a find. Eurydice. So great. Keep going. Keep going. You can do it. Fill the stack. Close enough. I hope they bring their own bags and I'm not providing bags to everybody. Ah, the lights all came on. Nice, we made a good bit of money. Clickety click. Burn down the inside of the cafe. What can we buy? Anything? Nightmare fuel? No, we have enough red. An assorted poetry bundle for Caterial. 40, oh my god. We've got so many classics now. Too many classics, some might say. Bit low on drama, though. I'll get those as well. Single crime has sneaked in. But still, it's still yellow and blue. It's like the facts and the travel that just go like that. No events today, so... where shall we go? Maybe back to the uni, and we can try and do the professor's third recommendation. Right, uni. People in uni enjoy classics and facts and drama. Okay, classics. 2 shelves of classics. 2 shelves of drama. Some facts. Maybe some more facts, just in case. Some fantasy, because they're uni students, and of course they'll like fantasy. Some kids' books, some travel books, and some crime, because everybody seems to really like crime. That should be fine, right? As if that's going to make much difference. You never know. There she is, on her waiting bench, look, waiting to tell me that Dracula's been on her TBR since it came out. Oh, rubbish. That was a book. Who's put a book in a hedge to act as rubbish? That's not very good. Also, is that rubbish? Oh my god, it is. For shame, university students. It's gonna sit in the rain. What do you have today? Anything of literary value? I mean, let's have a look, shall we? I need some poetry in my life. And I tend to read literary fiction. I tend to enjoy the classics, but I'd never read Dracula. Right, okay. Right, so I think poetry has got to be poetry. Otherwise, she will complain. None of these have been poetry so far. That's the more famous Shirley Jackson book. That's a play. That's a play. That's a novel. That's a novel. That's a poem. So we'll remember that. I have this now, translated by Clive James, no less. It is a big chunky book though, I haven't started it. It's kind of my project for this year. Okay, I mean... I could go through all of these looking for poems. An experiment with an air pump, what? That's a play. I read this. This is not a literary fiction or a classic. Let's just go with The Raven. Yay! The language is really evocative. I've got the pop-up version, Professor Wen. Well, well, you are more knowledgeable than I thought. I will add The Raven to my research list. I have to admit, I'm impressed. No one has ever matched my literary expertise before. Well, you know, you're welcome. You should have this. A bust of St. Buxton. Want to go on the table, maybe? Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary. I'm sure they exist. I don't have one of those. The zero gravity editions. How would that even... How do you mean zero gravity is like it's not even attached to the book? We should bring this to Harper. Maybe she'll know more. Is this actually a thing that we have to do, or... Whenever you successfully recommend a play, you get +2 chance of these selling. I mean, people don't often ask for plays, but sure, thank you. Okay. Don't lose it. Buxton might yet reveal a secret to you. Please leave me alone. I have research to do. I'm going to go read my pop-up book. A very niche Red Dwarf reference. Fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder when we get more tapes to put on. Like, if we ever do. Niche! Who has a niche command? Do you have a niche command? I didn't think you did. Can you believe we still haven't heard back about any potential concert venues? Hello to you too. I mean, it's on the city council to pay better attention to the culture scene in town, isn't it? Why should we have to do all the work ourselves? Some of the council members simply don't like the look of our van. Sammy did a good job. Well done, Sammy. This isn't just for us, right? I heard there's some teens at the lighthouse who'd love to put on a theatre performance. We'll see. Seems like someone might need a little push. Off the cliff. This is a very sort of like knowing wink. Have you had a lot of students in today by any chance? I mean, we're at a university, so yes. A counter. I feel like I've got a counter, but I don't remember how I set it up. My counters don't really, because I don't do craft streams anymore. It was mostly for those, wasn't it? The counters. I've heard the new first years asking about where to get the books they were supposed to buy. A lot of professors choose books that aren't in the library for their assigned reading lists. They sounded so stressed, and I wanted to help. So I hope you don't mind that I pointed them in your direction. I mean, I hope they don't mind that I only have one of anything, and quite often don't have even what they want. I know you won't have many textbooks or academic journals in stock, but your books are nice and affordable, and maybe you'll find something for them, eh? Maybe! Oh, this seems fine. I'm absolutely able to do this. This is not a problem. That would be lovely, thank you. Look, we've already done one. We haven't even tried. Dog's getting wet. He's got his jumper back on. Do you like the rain? Well, that's still there. 2022. Wow. Wow. What a blast from the past. Maybe I should turn that off. Oh, we're going to do some training with the dog. You want to play? I mean, you're already lying down, so I guess roll over. Whoa. Guess he doesn't know that one. Oh, weird. Did you get anything new in? I crave a love story set in the past. I can't get enough of Last Night at the Telegraph Club. It's 1954 in Chinatown. No. Budding queerness, lesbian bars, discrimination, and Chinese immigration. Okay. Are we going to find anything similar to that? I mean, that's not entirely dissimilar to that, but it's not a love story. It's like friendship. Bear in mind. Is it set in the past? I mean, it's published in 1973. That is the past, isn't it? So this is bizarre, and I kind of want to look it up because it sounds so weird. That is a romance, but it's not. Does it have to be queer? I don't know. All my sons. The Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon. Witty novellas. Okay. Again, friendship. Oh, one of my favourite books of last year. I did not know it came out in 2020. Wow. Repetitive, calming, and sweet. 100% agree. Oh, queer historical fiction. Surely this is it. Let's just check what else there is. Fleabag, off of the telly. That one came out before. Picture of Dorian Gray. A Colleen Hoover. Ugh, never gonna recommend it. Pirates. It is queer, but is it set in the past? God, this is also set in the past. Yeah, there's not so many like modern day pirates. I mean, the modern day pirates that there are aren't exactly like pirates when you imagine pirates, aren't they? They're like stealing oil tankers and stuff. Did I? Alright, so these are the only ones that I have. So let it go. I've already lost it. Where's it gone? This one. Okay. Oh no! It did. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Did it not say love in the description? I've got to check it again now. Well, fuck, right? Falls in love. The woman she falls in love with. Oh, maybe the other woman doesn't fall in love with her. So it's like unrequited, one way, not actually a relationship. Damn. Heck. Okay. Romance. Classic. Something niche. Not particularly niche. Not also really very niche. It's not super romantic either. No. That's got love in it. It literally says love there, right? Love. Classic. It seems kind of niche. Maybe. That's not very niche. Love. I want to take this off and take it home. Also, literally only just realised this is a bookmark. Like, that this wobbly thing is the end of the bookmark. Totally had not clicked that at all. That's quite niche. And it is about romance. I mean, the narrator's a fig tree. A surprising treat. Okay, fine. Whew. No, neither. It's like, oh, they're bookmarks. I just thought it was just like a title thing. 5 of 15. Doing well. Not even trying. Everyone's going? Everyone's gone? Are you malingering in my shop? It is true, apparently, as well, that the colours they wear indicates what they're going to look for. Except for the named characters that turn up. So I'd sort of plot that last time, but when I looked at those lists and things that Jay found for us about the lists of books, this is fantasy and fact. Which doesn't really help you when you're selecting beforehand what to put in the shop, but it is, at least. I guess it would help when they're asking you for help to narrow it down to which genre to pick from, if you can't work it out from what they're saying. I guess. 5 coins. Yes, please. Some of everything. Amazing. But again, the fewest facts and travel. Various old paperbacks, don't mind if I do. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, today is the flea market. But first we need to go and acknowledge the fact that we were given a new item. Where have you put it? Oh, it's just inside by itself. Now my daily expenses are 30. 30! But if Harper's got to see it to comment on it, then I guess fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Crack on. Flea market. 38 coin! Oh my god! It's so expensive. Oh, what do people like at the flea market? Flea market, flea market. They like blue and yellow and brown. That's not what I wanted to do. Take them off in the hope that it, again, shuffles things and gives us some new stuff. I already forgot what it was. Blue and yellow and brown. Blue, even though this is my precious, precious collection of travel books. We'll have a whole... Stop it. We'll have a whole thing of crime. Feels risky though. We'll just top them up with, as always, kids go in the bucket because I don't really care. Feels wrong to leave any of them behind. Fingers crossed that she's selling another big bookcase. The knife looks nice. Shoved in the wall. Right. Again, that's not the drag button. I don't think there's ever any rubbish here.
Wow.
So, yeah. I mean, your plants are lovely, but they're heckin' expensive. Like... 50 coins for a thing of daisies? You know I can like literally go and get those in my garden, right? No, thank you. What's Mr. Spooky Man selling? Greetings. Wares a crimson candelabra. The spookiest of tablewares. A cauldron. 7 danger. As if you're using it as an actual cauldron. Why is it dangerous? And a table. I wonder if you have a table. I'm not going to buy it because I want to see if she's got a bookcase at the other end. But if you buy a table, is it another table with therefore more space on top of it? Or does it just replace the table? It can only replace the table I already have out. And therefore doesn't really gain me anything except for the stats. I never feel like I have enough money to sort of experiment with this stuff. What are you selling? Other than the baby and the thing. A microscope. I've decided to become a pirate instead. Is that from the, you know, there's a film, and I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's like the pirates meet scientists, or the scientists. It's stop motion animation. It's like clay, you know, like Wallace and Gromit stuff. And it was really, really good film. But they're scientists, and I think they become pirates, or vice versa. I can't remember. A review board. I mean... Yeah, the pirates in an adventure with scientists or something. That's it, yeah. I'd want to watch that again. It was really, really good. I loved it. A small bench allows people to rest after finding their new favourite book. I mean... Yeah, it's great and all, but it's 120 coins! It's an Aardman. Yeah, I knew it was made by the same people as Wallace and Gromit. A nice picture, a nice picture, a nice picture. I don't know if he changes these if you buy them, but... Grey skies. Liberté. Blue. I will buy that, actually, because that's closer to what I want my car to look like. Well, we're going to buy this one as well. And now I probably can't afford a bookcase. But such is the real world. Yeah, there's quite a few sort of like big names, I think, isn't it? In it, isn't it? These are not a bookcase, lady. Will you sell the bookcase if I buy one of these, maybe? Do you need to free up the slot for it? Is that the thing? Brightens everyone's day. Hang on a minute. This does not add to your like daily expenses like the others do. Is that because it's not outside? Maybe. It's pricey, but I will buy it. If nothing else, just to see if she offers something else in its place next time. Right, okay. I can't find anything. Literally nobody has bought anything yet. God. Don't like Moira. I don't like her that much. 1,000 feasts. What if you could preserve the tiniest of moments before they're gone forever? The scent of a meal, the feel of a specific day. An essay collection of brief yet beautiful experiences from their travels, captured in prose like a leaf in amber. How delightful. How would you like the travels of Marco Polo, written in 1300? A fake book from Buxtonbury. So something like travel-y foodish, really, isn't it? Death in Yellowstone. Bloody hell. Kamigawa Food Detectives, which I maintain should not be in this section because it's fiction. She might like it though because it is about food. Bear it in mind. Another fake book about Buxton. Pictures from Italy. Ah, okay. Is that closer to it, maybe? Travel memoir, which does match. For Bryson. Okay, let's go with that. Brilliant! Amazing. I'm so glad you like it. Please buy something else to make it worth my while. Bit of everything here. This book is so pretty. Which one? Which one? I don't know what you bought. How can I know? I've made back my lamp expenditure, at least. And I do have to buy 7 things from here, so I do have to buy stuff at some point. Look out for a new tabletop game, or an old tabletop game to be precise. I found some gems here before, but you have to have some luck. Well, it was good to see you buy. Okay. Weird, awkward person. Okay, crime and travel. How much going on, huh? I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please distract me with a book. Have you considered audiobooks for your jogging? Just saying. I need another read. I want yearning and blushing. If there's no happily ever after, I will cry. Okay. What can we offer you in the fantasy section? What a horrible tragedy. Maybe not that. The 5th season. Have this. Haven't read it. It is. I don't think it's a romance. No. This yet again. Cow Home. I haven't read it yet. I'm so sorry. It's not a romance though. That's not a romance. Right. Okay. Blithe Spirit. Null Coward. Interesting. Princess saves herself in this one. Not a romance. If we were villains, got it. Haven't read it yet. Not a romance. Is a romance. Oh, featuring romance. I don't know if there's a happily ever after, so that's probably not a safe choice. This one, it cannot stop giving me, can it? Poetry. Okay. Stella. There's got to be yearning and blushing somewhere in the classic section. It's just a case of Does it have a happy ending? Or Discworld? Definitely not Animal Farm. Definitely not Leaves of Grass. That's a thriller and a murder mystery. Where was this before when I needed to give somebody a long classic? Horror book, play, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. These aren't going to have anything. Damn. Poirot. Bleak House. No. Okay, what did we get? I think there's going to have to be a, like, maybe? We are... She doesn't say not a manga. Really doesn't matter that much, but I do want to get it right. Unconventional, but I love romanticising my life. Fine, excellent. Enjoy The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. Doesn't look what I'd usually go for, but I'm just glad to have something to do. Thanks for the book. You literally got a job selling flowers. What do you want? Jog back to your stand. It's only over here. Do it. Let's watch her do it. Let's watch her just go around here and just go back to her job. There she is. Boop. She just like boop popped back into place. Oh, Harper's here. Maybe he'll tell me more about the bust. Can we make it Halloweeny? We can have a look at it. I can't remember if you can like save different loadouts of the van. I don't want to repaint the van and everything, only to have to then repaint it back again. I will have a look at the next customization thing. I feel like you can save slots. I'm not sure. Fact books. Already finished the last one. Okay, well, have we got a lot of fact books for you? Nature. Okay, The Enigma Girls. Not nature. Kitchens again. Bookworm. 99p on Kindle at the minute. Highly recommended. I really enjoyed it last year. It was one of my 5-star reads. The Chicago Manual of Style. Less so. Chemistry. Encyclopedia. From A to C this time. Evil Knitting. This is good. A Nosferatu doll to a zombie egg cozy. I want somebody to ask for that. Sewing. Architecture. We're running out of chances for... I mean, that's sort of nature. Has the word nature in it. Oh, Robert McFarlane. He's a really good nature writer. That I've got another book of his from a charity shop not long ago. Usually, I mean, this would be good. Usually, you can't move for tripping over nature books in here. Read this. It is very good. That's the only thing I feel that has, like, that has... These two have the word nature in. Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't think it actually met the brief, but whatever. Have a look at the bust, please, sir. Madam Harper. Another MK Jemison for my collection. Oh, yeah. So the clothing thing explains why they tend to buy 2 different types and just alternate. Nice. We can't have only made 18 coins today, can we? That can't be right. Oh, well, I did spend a load of money, didn't I? A cello spike. Is it? Oh, a cello spike being the thing that you stand the cello on the floor. How do you get stabbed by one of them? Unless it's into your foot, obviously. Oh, minus 40. Goddamn. Right. Not buying any more. It's sad to say, not buying any more books because, yeah. Right, can we... I'm not convinced that we can. That just takes you in and out. And that just... Presets. I don't... Doesn't look like there are any that I can see. I could have sworn that I'd seen... Unless I'm thinking of a different game and something else. But I thought I had seen that you could somewhere. Meh. There was a list point called presets, was there? Oh, there is. You're right. You're right. This is where I've seen it. Preset 1. So that's our preset 1. Okay. So... Oh, okay. Be helpful if you told me what the icons do. Save, obviously. Delete. Edit, I guess? Was this upload? Why would you upload it? Load the decorations from this preset. It will replace all current shop decoration. Rename it. Okay. Okay. Oops. I can't see my keyboard. Yellow, blue, nautical. Oh. You can only have that many characters. Right, okay, so we can... safely is the word I'm looking for. Redecorate and colours and then just boop, get back straight to this. I'm assuming that's what that means. Right, okay. I mean, we probably want to keep all our items out, don't we? We want to put this probably in here, because that's quite a scary thing, isn't it? Let's paint it first, that might be more inspiring. Go outside so I can see better. This doesn't kind of look spooky, does it? Maybe the orange needs to be that bit. Oh, that's how you do the two colours. It's the two other different dots. Gotcha. Oh my god, that sounds awful. How far into your ankle did it go? Was it like... Oof. Yeah, it's a pity. It's more of a I think it is. Oh, it's called Dune. So, yeah, sad times, but I'll have a spooky purple car. Why is that now not purple? Just made it purple. I'm gonna make it red again. What else can we do? I'm just going with the sort of thinking that blood is red. That's what they're going with here. Oh my god, you can change his jumper! Cute. Oh my god, that's pretty traumatic. Okay, so if we look inside... Oh wow, that is quite something. The boat shape doesn't really scream Halloween, does it? I guess let's go all out red. Oh my god, you can make the floor a different colour. Make it black. That's just a pot. Okay. Like our souls, like the chasm of clams. Right, let's call this preset 2. And we will rename it Spoopy. It takes quite a while for the tooltips to come up. It's like you don't know if it's actually going to say anything or not. How far through the calendar are we even? That's not the calendar. Oh, it's the final week of autumn, so yeah, this is probably the best time to do it. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Okay. Guessing we can't paint the bin. No, that's a bit annoying. Or the typewriter. Oh well. Hey, why are you not red? You're meant to be red. And my thing isn't red either. And this isn't red. Why have we not saved? Did I accidentally undo? Oh, the inside is different as well. It hasn't saved it. And then the floor's black, which it has saved for some reason. Save the current shop decoration to this preset. Oh no! Oh fuck, we've just... Ah! This is why I didn't like this. We've just gone over the top of the blue and yellow one. It cannot be undone. Fine, I guess this is us now then. Where are we going? Doesn't matter where. Where are we going for tasks though? Not that, not that. Haven't been to the castle yet. Let's go to the castle. 40 coin! Oh my god. What do people like at the castle? We don't even know because we've never been. I'm gonna assume classics? Maybe? Fantasy maybe? Crime at the castle? Drama at the castle? Backtassel? What should we put in the remaining shelf? Maybe... Space for 2 more. It's annoying. Have 2 more. And then those are fairly even. Fairly even. I guess we'll find out. TC, I can't find the crime books on these shelves. Yeah, there was the fatal flaw in painting everything red, is that the red books don't stand out anymore. It's Wally. We found him. Preppy Pioneer. What? Pipit and hello. Are you joining the Pipit Pioneers? What the hell is a Pipit? What? How can you not know what a Pipit is? Do you live under a rock? I can see what you like reading. I can tell from your clothes. The meadow pipits. Obviously, I did know that a pipit was a bird. They are the coolest birds in the whole world, especially the meadow pipit, our mascot. They're the namesake of our little outdoor exploration organisation, the Pipit Pioneers. You know that you're sat in the pouring rain, right? With a fire that's not firing? Our new pioneer captain, Miss Cowan, is extremely cool and smart. She told us to call her Anne. Charm. Yes, of course. Pioneer Captain Anne is extremely cool and smart. You have a lot to learn, but still, welcome to Pippet Camp. You're the bookseller, right? I mean, their hats are quite preppy. I don't really know what they mean by preppy. Just sort of like schoolish, isn't it? Wait a minute, we have to see if you're even tough enough for Pippet Camp. Do you know any scary campfire stories? Maybe I can show you some. Maybe you have some on your shelves. Maybe I do. Oh god, they want manga. Can anyone remember what category that fell in? It falls in all of them, doesn't it? Just sort of depending on what type of manga it is. I really enjoyed Attack on Titan. Giant humanoid creatures, destroying home, killing mother. Dystopian fantasy manga. I'll try fantasy first. The Binding. I have this. I looked at it today on my shelf. Sounds very good though. This is not a manga. Oh, it says I wouldn't mind a manga. Okay, so we'll have a look and see. Fruits Basket. That is a manga, but it's not scary. That's literally what I just recommended. And as we have learned, giving them the book that they have said they enjoyed, again, does not result in success. How annoying that it wasn't volume 2, though. The 3-body problem. I tried some Sijin-Lu. Didn't super get on with it. I'm just not a sci-fi. I'm not a space sci-fi person. Jurassic Park, it's a massive park with dinosaurs. If it's a different edition, yes, that's true. Good point. Yeah, it's just very... It was very... I read some of his short stories, and they were really good, very detailed, very... Like, one of them, like, I did really enjoy, and then, but the others just kind of didn't really grab me, and I didn't... It was an electronic library book, so I returned it. I just didn't even keep going with it. Sadly. Something scary. Bleak House, not really. It's a bit annoying that every time you click a book, the rain volume dims and comes back up again. Mousetrap. Seen it. Very good. 752 pages. I dispute that. These are very good. This is a really good series. It's like, it's kind of like Agatha Christie if it was animals. She's a journalist, and she sort of ends up investigating murders and stuff. It's good. It's a good time. Bullet That Missed. Haven't read any of these yet. Turn of the Screw. One of my favourites. Not The Taming of the Shrew, but The Turn of the Screw. Did that in uni. It's longer than 121 pages, I'm pretty sure. Dystopian fantasy. We don't have... There's not even any dystopian fantasy, really, is there? Are you dystopian? How annoying that whole space is wasted by... Is Jurassic Park scary? The seagull. Yuck. Horrible creatures. Oh, it keeps giving me this, doesn't it? Waiting to got it. Okay. These are not going to be scary, are they? Book-inspired recipes? Wow. Camper vans, fishing, gardens, books again. Around the world in 80 days. Okay. Running out of options here. Comic book with recipes. Still sour. There's no recording of Waiting for Godot with Ian McCallum and Patrick Stewart. That would be amazing, actually. I've never read or seen Waiting for Godot, but I'm sort of aware enough of it to know of what happens and stuff. A Buxtonbury crochet collection. you can make raw fish, seagull, mobile bookshop, dog, plants, and many more. Love it. Interesting. Not seen that one before. I think we'll just have to go with scary. Yeah, there isn't really any, unless there's a scary kids book, which is unlikely, but you never know. I've got this. Haven't read it yet. Obviously. Fish out of water. No. Little house, presumably on the prairie. Thumbelina again. Hello, lighthouse. 44 pages. It's probably a picture book. Poems. Water chip down. It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. Just saying, it's pretty scary. Fine. Let's find something scary in here. Thriller. That's not... I mean, I know it's crime. I mean, also observe this ridiculous piece of bullshit up here. I would... legal system, I suppose. That's a killer. That's like a murder mystery. See, that's like, this is like cozy crime, so it's definitely not that. I mean, this sounds quite scary. But that is a ghost story. Okay, I've spent way too long on this person. Okay. A surprising treat. The turn of the screw. Yep, I'm not scared. I wouldn't blame you. It's not scary. It might have been scary in 18 whatever, but it's not very scary now. It's like TC levels of scary, as in mildly atmospheric. Should we really be reading The Turn of the Screw? Isn't that for grown-ups? If you say. Whoa, we can go all the way up here. Why? No real reason. Oh. I still don't quite understand the point of these, because you can't move it. You can move it a tiny bit, but like that's it. And unless something happens there at some point. I don't know. Learn about the history of Buxtonbury Castle. A rock thing at the top of the bottom of the fence. Okay. You come to realise how little you currently know about Buxtonbury's history. But there is always time to learn, so you briefly glance over the sign's text. Sometime in the 8th century, Norse explorers began taking an interest in the region's shores. Historians found evidence of small hamlet settlement in the in the 9th century. To secure a foothold, a hilltop fort, Old Norse Borg, was constructed. Your eyes skip over a few paragraphs. There's another line captures your interest, arguing that the fortification posed a threat to the greater region. Local rebels were able to rally troops in 1298. After 3 months of skirmishes, the locals successfully overtook Norse forces and stormed the fort. You have a hard time imagining battle cries up here next to the quiet forest. It all seems so far away now. Forticate you? Sir, please. In the 14th century, the Dukedom of Ricester expanded their influence to the growing settlements along the River Elle, and from circa 1350 onwards, ducal forces manned what became known as Fort Boog. The walls you see before you now were presumably built around 1460 when the 12th Duke, Mikhail Ricester, deemed the century-old fort to be this is way longer than I expected. To be too small, impractical, and reportedly ugly, and ordered a number of reconstructions. Unfortunately, the new fort, mockingly called a castle by locals for its exuberance, only lasted until the fire of 1575. Sure has seen some interesting characters, but somehow that makes complete sense. There's a cannon here. Oh, I clicked it. Oh shit. Should I have done that? should I have done that? Is anybody asking for my help? No, that's fine because I'm too busy firing cannons and stuff. Are these gravestones? I think they are. I mean, the books are selling themselves at this point, so it's kind of fine. So happy I decided to go to Pipit Camp. Being a pioneer is the best. Today we carved lanterns for the Fall Fear Fest. Did you know that people used to do this with turnips and potatoes before they had pumpkins? Yes. I wanted to give one to you to keep evil spirits away from your bookshop. Thank you. He's a good boy who doesn't make trouble. Oh, and it can add to my spooky vibes, and it doesn't cost me anything to have, and it boosts lots of things. That's pretty good. I already feel safe. Cool. What a morning. A lot of the kids have been having nightmares these past few nights. They haven't had nearly enough sleep. Do you know how difficult it is to keep a bunch of sleep-deprived 8-year-olds in check? Yeah. Why are you looking after 8-year-olds? I suppose I'll have to add some naps into our schedule. Did you volunteer to be a pioneer captain too? Absolutely not. Just me then. I'm sure I'll manage to supervise a dozen kids somehow. I mean, you signed up for that, mate. That has nothing to do with me. I already have a lot going on with uni, and I should probably focus on that. But how could I leave these cool kids hanging, huh? Okay. When it says show them, I guess it just means come here 5 times and give them a recommendation. Talk to them again, maybe, if we can. Give me something with real stakes, you know, the grisly kind. I quite like scary stuff. I really enjoyed The Taking of Annie Thorne, which I think is a Stephen King. Joe Thorne has never got over his sister's disappearance and her unsettling return. As Stephen King says, sometimes dead is better. Now he's home, back where it all went wrong, seeking answers and revenge as he confronts the past. Wowee. Okay. We may be out of luck with that. Unless there's anything up here. Rumi. Not Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters, the other one. The original one. Anna Karenina. A Man for All Seasons. The Fall of the House of Usher. A Streetcar Named Desire. Little Women. Crime and Punishment. I mean, there are a lot of stakes in Crime and Punishment. Is it grisly though? I don't know. I'll have a look momentarily. Oh, that's not going to make it scary in there, am I? Ooh, what am I even thinking? Oh, bloody hell, Ariel crept in again. How? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? I mean, this is quite creepy. Admittedly, my memory of it is tainted by watching Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix, which is like a modern retelling of it, which is pretty fucking grisly, to say the least. Perhaps slightly above the TC scale of what she's accepting, what she would accept as as being okay. Shouldn't have watched it, but did. Try this. This is nowhere near gruesome enough, mate. Mate, please. I recommend you watch the TV show then, because yeah. Gah! Are you alright, mate? It's just you. Oh, sorry, did I poke you and it made you scared? No, you cannot talk to them again. It just makes him scared. Which is quite funny. We'll have to come back 5 times, I guess. Which is fine, it's not like it's a rush thing. Or whatever. A delightful surprise, says the eager Pipit Pioneer. Okay, let's... Gotta get the mystery box, right? Are you alright there, Raid Sammy? Oh, got 11 fantasies, look. 9 travel. That's actually quite good. The nightmare fuel. Oh, that's a good discount as well, actually, yeah. Plus, it's supermarket day and they really love crime. Let's go and see what our... Oh, it's already there, look. It's inside. Oh, kind of. It's in the window, so you can't really do much with it, but that's fine. I'd quite like to put my... The lamp is in the windowsill, so it doesn't take up a space. That's good. Neat. I'm rethinking the purple. I mean, I know that doesn't look super scary. It just feels like that goes more as a vibe. The purple is a bit too pale for spooky. Right, let's look at the right fucking one this time. So we've saved that to there. I don't know if we actually go somewhere for the judging of this, like, decoration thing. Who knows? I'm meant to be watering my plants as well, and I absolutely haven't been doing it. Right. People here like crime. I'm gonna go all out with crime. Hear me out. They also like drama. So we can have a lot of drama. Stuffing your face with the leftover pizza. Tasty, tasty. I had flatbread, chicken and mango flatbread for my dinner. It was as tasty as it always is, because I've had it several times before. From Aldi. Right, so we haven't got many of these, but I don't think that's going to matter really. Well, we're missing some classics. I feel like there's... Because these can be quite classic as well. I mean, these can as well, and these, but, like, these are, like, plays and stuff and that. Whereas these are sort of a bit more modern as well. And they specifically like these two types of thing, so... Let's see if they'll just buy them all themselves without me having to actually do anything. And also, where are we up to with solving the crime? I don't really know what we're meant to do to solve the crime. I know we found 2 things, but I can't remember what else. Just gonna poke things. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Good about finding the murder weapon. If we can figure out whose knife it is, we'll be one step closer to cracking the case. Ask around at other locations. How? How do I ask people? I don't really understand what you want me to do, Fern. Like, I've been to other places. How do we... Is it because it wasn't stuck in the wall? I only just redecorated by putting it into the wall, didn't I? Maybe that was the... Maybe that was my error. Oh well. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Knights, Romans, Vikings. I think these have capitals, actually, but okay. This one actually wouldn't. Okay, whatever. I want to see some history, and even at my age, I enjoy a good kid's book. Well, that's unfortunate, because I only brought 8. Not too obscure. Okay. That's not really history. I mean, that's very old. 5 Little Peppers. What? 1880? Oh my god. How bizarre. It's the first one in a series as well. Like, what? Okay. Eloise, a book for precocious grown-ups. Oh, right, yeah. That's a cartoon, I think, as well, isn't it? Animorphs. See that on YouTube quite a lot. People rereading that for the nostalgia. I never read those, so I have no nostalgia for those. Trumpeter Swan Who Can't. The Yellow Fairy Book. Folk Tales. I don't think that's really history, is it? Oh my god! I might just give him something just to get rid of him. He's got green and red. So actually, maybe we should look at red. Okay, I'll just whittle through these quickly. The Shining. Yes, they are. Yeah, the YouTuber that I watch who talks about them most often, along with like Goosebumps and Fear Street and other things that I never read because I'm not quite the right age group, is collecting a certain edition of all of the Animorphs ones, and it is, yeah, child sort of like morphing into a jaguar or a lizard or whatever, and it's like, ooh, that's quite unpleasant. Quite unpleasant. The Dry. Yeah, I think you're right, Kateril. Is this crime? Don't know. I mean, it's bullying, which is kind of crime. S. It's about J.J. Abrams, off of doing Lost and Star Trek and stuff. Different. Yeah, there's no horror section though, so it's kind of, I think it just doesn't. I would have personally put it under drama, maybe, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? This is very good. I really like The Woman in White. He's better than Charles Dickens. Changed my mind. We've been through everything and I still haven't found anything more. Wasn't this one at the top as well? No. Did I go through these? Jayber Crow, talked about that one last time. The air pump thing. Chocolat. It was alright. It was all the rage in the late 90s. The Frogs. I mean, that is... It's a play though, isn't it? We'll bear it in mind, but I'm not convinced it will be... Is that historical? Sounds like they want older history though, right? Not too obscure. I mean, Shakespeare's not very obscure. That's history. That's history. It's a play. Like the third one from the right. I just want to see what the others are. Poems. Call Me By Your Name. The Caucasian Chalk Circle. What? Let's go with Tudor Tale of Power. I like that it deals with the past. This is about something earlier than yesterday. Amazing. You're welcome. Continue buying drama from my bookshop, please. I guess nobody's going to give me any knife clues here because they specifically said you need to go somewhere else and ask. Happy Mega Savings Day to you. You know the drill, everything. Yeah. How's it going? I'm still the same. Songwriting whenever I can. It's going a lot easier these days. Moira has some amazing ideas, and collaborating with her is always the best. Thought I'd come by to see what else I can find, inspo-wise. Do you have any super niche topics for me? Something no one else reads? I mean, maybe down here in the fact section. Same-sex weddings in Japan? That's pretty niche. It's gotta be this one, right? It's gotta be the evil knitting book. That's pretty niche. You don't get much more niche than that. I've only got one classic left. It's... No! I only want non-fiction. I have to get out of the house. Give me a travel book. I don't want to give you a travel book. I want to give you the knitting book. Oh... I can't not try. Oh! There's not much travelling in evil knits. My bad. Absolutely. Literally right now as well. gonna look that up so I don't forget to look it up after. Oh my god. So, okay. Oh, they're adorable though. I have to share this with you. I'll put it in book club because it's book related. Oh, although technically it's also creative. Look at them. Look at them. Bless them. It's not really what I was looking for. I can't explain why. I think I've got to keep looking elsewhere. I'm so sorry, Klaus. I'm so sorry that my desperation to recommend this book to somebody has let you down. He's still buying something, though. He bought one thing. I bet it was Evil Mitts as well, because it was yellow. I bet it was. I've really had to read about real places. I'm looking for a non-fiction book, but poetry has always been a bit elusive. Real places, you say? The sea is a real place. I mean, all of these are real places. I mean, these are literally 1,000 real places. So, yes, off you go. Enjoy. Harper's here wearing a jacket this time, but still covered in mud. We've run out of crime. Oh my god. What is with these people? They're obsessed. It's Bring a Book to School Day. I quite like a thrilling story. Also, I'm a huge crime story fan. I mean, I'm really sorry, but they've all gone. The only drama thing left is a poetry book. Okay. That's quite thrilling. I really hope you don't get arsey because I don't have any crime left. Attack on Titan. That's quite thrilling. It literally says thrilling. But it's a manga, so they might start complaining that it's not a book, like a novel. Taproot again. Okay, what else do we have? I don't think there's anything thrilling here, is there really? No. 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 It's just gone. Okay, well you might have to have Attack on Titan. It'll do. It's a thriller. With creepy giant people. 24 crime books, that's mental. Look at them, all in their bloody crime and drama outfits. All wearing the same colours. There was no way room for 3 wheelchairs in this van either. At the same time. Come on. No way is there room. Free, you say? That's the best price. Nice. 236. Nothing is on today. This is a very similar colour to this, and I think this is just like all sorts of things. But I think this is a classics box. And I've got 131 classics, which is the most out of all of them, actually. So let us not do that. Okay, sticker-wise. Sticker-wise, we need to just go somewhere else to try and get info. I'm going to go back to the lighthouse. Info on the stabbing. Sell drama. Oh, sorry. They like drama, crime, and fantasy. Okay. Well, this worked well last time, so... It's going all in on 3 genres, but I'm sure we will be fine. Hints make loading screens feel faster. The pumpkins are out, including this weird shape. Quick look for rubbish. Is there any rubbish here? Wow, look at the light. Any rubbish? No. No rubbish here. Weird that you can click on the birds from all the way over there. Who are you? You're wearing not genre colours. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Can you, like, help me? Maybe. I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time. I'm a bit of a YA fan, and I also tend to read literary fiction. Can you help me? Or whatever. Well, your outfit is giving me drama, so let's start here. Oh, this one. It's not a romance, it's not YA, and it's not lit fic, so we'll skip over that. That's very historical looking. That is a manga. That's a play. I've read this, didn't love it as much as the internet did. It was alright. That's... Is that romance? Oh, I need Kim. Kim's read this, and I can't remember what's... whether it's romance or not. It is YA, though, I think. Oof, no. Oh, God. Oh, I've got this. I haven't read it yet. I'm sort of saving this when I really need it. Gonna try this one. Amazing! It was perfect. You're welcome. Am I the drama? Can you lend me a coin for the telescope? I need to have a look at the island. Hope I didn't interrupt your investigation. The investigation? Did you find who did it yet? No. How do I give you the coin? Can I give you a coin? Dunno. Historical settings. Bonus points if it was written by a woman. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Nope. 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 Also nope. Okay. That is sort of historical and kind of classic. Katara unlurking. Dragons. Kind of tempted to try this. It's neat that it was written by a woman. Or whatever. Well, you're welcome. Weirdo. I am. Oh. Where did you just appear from? Like you just materialised from nowhere. Oh, hey. But want us to look at your scary decor? Yeah, go for it. Ah! What's up with that creepy bookshop? Does look pretty creepy. That's a scary look. Well done. You look absolutely perfectly gruesome. You have a decent chance at winning Best Decorated this year. Make sure to equip this setup on the 28th. I mean, that's fine. I just won't change it. Sci-fi. Longer the better. Okay. Did I even bring any? Thank God I did. Not sci-fi. Unsure? Has anyone read this? This is a series, isn't it? Divergent. That is absolutely not YA, but okay. Until in time. Oh, I forgot to look for long. Depends on how words. Okay, the longer the book, the better. It doesn't really say, like, is that, like, over 300? Is that over 400? Like, what's this? I have this. And the sequel. Possibly. The cute little emote. Don't think it's that. Pet. Upright Women Wanted. Master of Gin, that's one that came up before. That's sci-fi, and it's 557 pages. I'm just going to see what else we have before we move on. Okay, don't know what that is. There's the other Brandy Sandy. That's the first one. That's the only one I actually have. And it's just like... I just don't have the energy for that. I simply don't have the energy for that. Children of Time. That is also a sci-fi. 608 versus 557. I think we might have to go with 608. Arachnophobes beware. I know Mr. J-Dub has read this one. How spidery is it exactly? How is that not a perfect recommendation? My god, man. What did you want? Ridiculous. Need to get into philosophy. I tend to enjoy the classics. Well, I'm unfortunately only have 3 classics remaining. So those are no good. Wow, people have really bought out all my stock. It's not that arachnophobic. I feel like with it being words, I mean, obviously I know words can, you know, conjure up a picture. That's the whole point. I feel like I'd be fine with reading it because you're not seeing it. Like, I can imagine spiders, obviously, but like reading about them doing something, I don't think would affect me the same way as seeing like a film where they were doing something. Yeah, I don't know what to give you. I simply don't know. I simply don't know. I don't think I have anything left for you. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Making a shitload of money though. Everybody's done. Oh, we made 99 coin. And away! When do we find out if we won the thing? We already have a lot of these. I'm gonna save my money. Oh, travel books though. I do need more travel books, so actually let's get these. Like, these... yellow, not travel, but fine. Fine. This is the fish market again. But we are at 2 minutes to 8, so I assume Mr. Dub will be warming up the stream machine as we speak. Yes, we are. Did Deus Ex win the poll? I assume. He's already gone. He's already gone. Did he get out and push? Maybe. I don't know. You have to do the thing, you know, with old cars where you have to wind them up on the front, like with the... It's kind of like that. That's the stream machine. The Deus Ex Machina. Nice. Very nice. Lovely stuff. Right, we'll be there now. Ah, I have to go back to the lighthouse another time to check into it. That's annoying. The sheep are insatiable. Damn. Oh well. I mean, it's not like I won't be back on this again. I don't know how interesting it is to watch because the same books do come up repeatedly. Obviously, and you do kind of probably hear me say the same things about them because the same facts remain true. Like, read it, haven't read it, own it, haven't read it, etc, etc. But yeah, I kind of want to see us get to this at the other end of the season. So I might stream it again on Thursday. I will try and do the Ni no Kuni grinding. I could do it with Wiimod and add like you can like boost the amount of XP you get from fights so that it happens quicker. So I might just do that. A little bit, so that it's just quicker. I just don't have the motivation or drive to sit and do the same little fights hundreds of times, well, tens of times to try and get us a bit more powerful because we are so highly leveled now. It takes way more fights to level us up again and stuff. So yeah, I just did not get to that this week whatsoever. Could put on an audiobook and grind. I could, or I could just do it with Wiimod and like boost it. Make it quicker. Yes, it's cheating, but I'm only in that game for the story. I'm not really in the game for the challenge of beating it or anything like that. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Let me just type this in here. Okay, yeah, thank you for joining me. Sorry it's like a shorter one. As I say, it's been quite a week, so I didn't really have the energy to do a full 3 hours of stuff. But yeah, hopefully this week will be a better week. I hope your week is a good week too. And we'll come back and find out what happens with the murdered thing at some point and stuff, I guess. Maybe. I simply don't know. Yeah, have a good night too. Enjoy Deus Ex. I'm so lost in that whole story of that. We will, I guess, find out what happened at the beginning of that story today. I don't know. I will see you there in a minute. Bye now.